What's going on, Bleevers? It's time for another drive time with Bleeves. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you like what I'm doing here. If you don't like what I'm doing, just hit the dislike button. Engagement's important. So the topic of the day is, are you gonna make it? And this is a question that everybody needs to start asking themselves. Am I going to be the one that makes it? Is my life going to be changed? Have I diversified my portfolio? Are my investments such that when we hit a nice bull market, is my life going to be forever changed? Now, some of you out there, you're just not going to make it. And I hope that it's a limited number if you're following me, because I feel like I keep giving you just great plays. And by the way, if you're not invested in Volt, you're probably going to lose out, because I got a feeling they're going to have another big move. If you're not invested in Shiba Doge, you're probably going to miss out, because they're going to have another big move. There's a lot of different tokens that are out there. WAGMI beta starts next week, or I guess it's this week now. And if you didn't get invested, you're probably going to miss out. And if you're not invested, I keep giving you plays. I can only give you the plays. I can't tell you when they're going to go. I can just tell you that they're going to go, and those things are going to go. SafeApe just came out with a swap. SafeApe has what a few people, more than a few, are calling the best swap that they've seen so far in the DeFi space. And SafeApe's purpose is safety and utility. So it's important to know that the people who are trying to make sure that you're safe are providing you with a safe swap. And you should probably pay attention to somebody who's doing that. Moving on to other ones, there are Saitama. Now listen, guys, I know that you have your opinion of Saitama. Nothing I can say one way or another is going to change it. And the price is basically crashing right now. And I mean bad. The price is now, if I'm remembering correctly, I think it was trading at 86, maybe even 83 when I looked at it just recently. So if you're an investor, you're feeling like you can't make anything. But I'm telling you right now, this is a great opportunity for you to accumulate, because there was a time a while back that we were all wondering and wishing we were part of that big Saitama run. And guess what? Man, that big Saitama run is not going to come again. But the opportunity to make some money, oh, that's definitely coming, because they're going to continue to add exchanges. They've now realized all of their sins of the past and mistakes. So they are creating another leg, another level. They're using MSN now as part of a marketing wallet in order to try to help for them to accumulate enough so that they can get all of the major listings that they want. Guys, Saitama trades in the millions of dollars per day. You cannot like the token. You cannot like Russ. I don't like Russ. But guess what? At the end of the day, Saitama moves the needle. And if the needle is being moved, then it's only a matter of time before it's moved to your benefit. So accumulate while you can. Make sure that you know how much you have. Make sure that you have enough. Do the calculations for yourself and make sure that you get some, because it will happen. The same thing with Shinja. Shinja's going through some stuff right now. It hasn't looked good in a little while, but Cliff's going to get everything right. And when he gets everything right, there's going to be that big moment. Now, yesterday I told you, don't worry about the old tokens. These guys are not old tokens. That's not where you're going to make the money. You're going to make the money on the newer stuff. So focus on those. But remember that there are still plays that you have in the medium tier. And I can't believe that I would be calling Shinja as a medium tier. It's only been out for like 4 months, but at this point, we're calling it basically a medium tier. The big run has happened. They got to $1 billion market cap. I don't even know if they actually touched it. They got real close. But Saitama had a $7 billion market cap at one point. So there's a lot of money that's still out there. Make your plays. But here's the thing. If every time something dips, you start crying and sending me messages, you're not going to make it, because I can't convince you every single time that I wasn't fucking with you when I told you that I'm making a specific investment. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I'm doing. when we have these conversations and when I make these posts. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm telling you what I think about this token. I'm not telling you what you should do. You take my advice, you take everybody else's advice, and you make the best decision for you when you're making your decision on whether to or not to invest in whatever it is that you're investing, whatever it is that I'm calling. You make your own decisions. You're a grown-up. And if you're not a grown-up, make sure your mom and dad know you're watching me. The important thing is you have a chance at life-changing wealth, but it can't be by constantly second-guessing. And I am not here to reaffirm you all of the time. You don't need to send me messages to let me know that you know that, or that I need to know. I don't know why sometimes, but listen, I'm not everybody's friend. I can't be everyone's friend. It's complicated. I have a life just like you do. My life centers around making these picks, making these decisions, trying these things out, seeing what I can get to fly. And it doesn't involve going back and having somebody ask, are you sure that this is a good play? Yeah. You don't have to ask me. I promise. It is. Every play that I go into is not assuredly going to be 100xer. It's not assuredly going to be a million xer. Pongo is dead. Pongo died because the guy didn't want to support it anymore because he had made mistakes and didn't get listed on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. And by the time he had an opportunity to get it all really done the right way, it was too late. He'd already messed it up. So he didn't take the liquidity out. People just left as investors because he was not going to support it anymore. It's not a rug pull. But guess what? Everybody got in. A lot of you got in with me. And guess what? Some of us got in at 300,000 market cap and got out at millions of dollars of market cap and made great money off of it. If you stayed past the end, that's on you. In fact, I stayed past the end because I felt bad and I wanted all of you to get the money. I need my money like anybody else. I don't just want to give away money, but you need it more than me. I think, I hope, maybe. I have no idea what your finances are, but I don't want you to get wrecked because of a decision that I made. So I left my money in until it was about half what I put in, and then I took it out. That way I figured at least some people got their money out or a portion of their money back out. We went through Pongo Kai. Pongo Kai just didn't work out because whatever they were asking for was not what the grifters were willing to do, and it just ended. It's just not meant to be. So we move on from Pongo, and some of you made a good amount of money. Some of you made a good amount of money on, and I'm going to go way back in the old days, Isla Inu. And guess what? I put in at 200,000. It went up to $1 million. And I only put in like 400 bucks. But by the time I paid fees and stuff like that, I made 1,200 bucks off of it. Guys, everything that I bring you, everything that I give you is an opportunity to make money. What you do with it, that's on you. If you don't make money off of it, it's because you're not playing it right. And if you're not playing it right, you're not listening to all the things that I'm telling you. Because when I give you a play, I'm telling you to make a play. But I'm also telling you, red candles, buy on the dip, sell in the green candles, make money, and don't get attached to any token. What I don't want to see is I don't want to see you get wrecked. I want to see you make money. I want to see you prosper. I want to see you make big profits. I want to see your life get changed. My life has changed. I'm driving part of my life changing right now, and I'm just kind of at the start of it. If I can help you guys and I can provide you with the opportunity to make life-changing money, then I'm better for it because you're better for it, and it helps me along the way. So I don't have a great car, but I have a new car, and it's got a moonroof. That's something. So I've never had a moonroof before. And I know the sun's coming in right now because I can see how bad the reflection is. But guys, my point is, my life is changing. Your life is changing, I hope. And we're all getting better because of this relationship. So keep with me on this journey. And let's just remember that there are a whole lot of journeys to come. You and I are going to be in this for a long period of time. I'm going to make you a lot of money. I'm going to lose you some money too. because I'm not always going to be right, even though that's become kind of my slogan, just because I can't keep my gorgeous mouth shut. So I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to make bad calls. I'm going to make more good calls than I'm going to make bad calls. I'm going to tell you when things are crazy. Again, Shiba Doge, WAGMI, like those are the ones for this month. Terrarium has an announcement coming up, I think, in either a week or 2 weeks. So right now, I would tell you, if you're in profit, sit tight. If you're at a loss, sit even tighter. But Terrarium's going to have a big move. Terrarium has to get over something, but only a couple hundred people got wrecked. This is not a Saitama situation in which just tens of thousands of people are now down ridiculous amounts of money. It's not the same thing. This is a couple hundred people that got wrecked on a listing that just wasn't real, or that was real and just didn't come through. Whatever the case is, this is not the same thing. And Terra is going to have a big moment, and we're going to see the start of that transition very shortly. These guys are working overtime and diligently. So I want to give you these plays. I'm giving you these plays. Play the dips. Don't play the tops of them. When I tell you that Phoenix 2 has a game mechanism that's going to allow you to gamble, and I'm not telling you to become a gambler. I'm not telling you to become a gambler. I'm telling you that if you invest in Phoenix V2, then they're going to have a nice run. They're going to have a really big run. Hirokagi is going to a version 3. They might even do a renaming pretty soon, but they are just like some other ones. They're going to do some launching stuff. They're going to try to protect your money. Anybody who's trying to protect your money, that's a use case. We're looking for use cases. We're looking for stuff like that. There's all kinds of different tokens out here. Safe Ape, Hirokagi, all of these guys. Guys, you're going to make money. You just have to be faithful. You just have to buy the dips. You just have to play it all right. In closing, do the very best that you can with your investment decisions. Take my advice, take others' advice, make your decision based upon that. We're not always going to be right. Although, I'm about to tell you, this is not financial advice. Take your profits on the way up. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And remember the most important part, I'm Bleeves, and I'm always right. You guys have a good Sunday, and we'll see you again Monday.